Good morning, everybody. We've made it back over to DEZERLAND Action Park on I Drive. We were here right after it had opened. Back again today to check out their car collection and see what else is happening since time has passed since we were here last. And you can see in the entranceway, they've put some cars out here now, including this sheriff's car. Make you think twice about speeding on the way in. Here's a shot of what it's looking like on the outside now. Interestingly enough, this looks like the same limo that Vince McMahon may have blown up in. And unless anything has changed since the last time we were here, it's free to walk around inside. And it's like a la carte menu pricing for the things you want to do. I know they've opened up their James Bond car collection since the last time we were here, so it's one of the primary reasons of coming back. We made our way inside. This is what we're looking at. The Bond Lounge Museum entrance. Maybe it'll open up in a little bit. Got all kinds of food options here. Ooh, Dragula. On display in the front. George Barrios creation. Alright, it's still a la carte to come into the car museum. $22. It includes the Bond Museum as well. Oh, Maryland. That is crazy. And they do have a trunk or treat going on in here as well. Would you like some candy? Now there is a tremendous amount of vehicles in here. And this is self-paced. Just take your own time walking around with QR codes to scan for any additional information. The Bonnie and Clyde Mobile, 1929 Ford Model A. Rocketing into the 40s. Now we've gone from cars to boats. Boat motors. And some star cars. Christine over here. Green Hornet. The Grinch-mobile. Tucker Tomorrow's car today. An Elvis-mobile. Hilarious. Have a cookie good day. I know I mentioned this in the last video, but I believe this is the world's largest collection of Vespa scooters as well. This is just massive. And then, whoa, look at those mini guys. I'd like to just have maybe one. Oh, so cute. But holy cow. Can you imagine making a decision which one to take out? We've made our way to Germany and the Duesenbergs. And Israel. Wow. It's Michael Desert. Wow. Holy cow. There is no way that I would even be able to fit in most of these. That is so cool. On to France. Come from France. We're in France. And that is pretty awesome. Inside Italy, England over that way. It's just never-ending amount of cars. The Pope is here. Holland? Russia? Wow. Making our way over to Germany. Got a little amphibicar action happening here. And there's so much stuff to look at that you're like, which way do you go? A little bit of cars. Wow. That's so cool. This is from Monster Garage. Used to love this show. Driver Jesse James. Oh, the inside. Not as pretty as the outside. But check that out. And here it is, one of the premium reasons to come in here. The Batman display. Oh man. The 1989 Batmobile driven by Michael Keaton. I like that it has wiper blades. Oh man. '66 Batmobile. Oh goodness. The Bat phone. The Bat ray projector. The Bat turn lever. The Batmobile from Batman Forever. Back to back with the 1989 Batmobile. The 66 Bat boat. And another 66 Batmobile. This was driven by Adam West and Burt Ward. Screen used. So we go Batmobile, Bat Cycle, and another Batmobile. It's always so odd that they have multiples of the same cars, especially in the same display. More Batman goodness. And another Bat Cycle. This one was driven by Adam West and Burt Ward. Got the Gotham Police Department here. This motorcycle area is open. This was not open when we were here the last time. Tons of bikes in here too. You have this Indian collection. Some older bikes, 1968. Honda. Harley. Classic Sportster. Wow. Main Street, USA. Oh, and more candy. Cubans find freedom in America. Gloria Estefan. This is amazing. Country Club. 1950 DeSoto Custom. Out of all of the cars so far, I would love to take this one home. Head into the subway. '62 Ashley with all of those Coke bottles. You still have storage rooms off to the side here. There's a military area. Wow. There's just so much to see. Incredible. This is where you almost wish that they didn't have so much, that you could get closer to the things and actually appreciate some of the details instead of having them jammed up next to each other. Ooh, this is so cool. The general store. Oh, some ghosts on the projector. Thunderbirds. Especially newer Thunderbirds. I don't think newer. I mean, at this point, it's like 30 years ago. Kind of feels like it was yesterday that they just re-released the fourth Thunderbird line. Moving right along. Dun 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 dun. Studebaker. Donald Trump's limo. Elvis. Wow. 57 Mercury Montclair. Packard. 57 Chevy Bel Air. Oh, Notorious. Oh, Jay-Z, Tupac. Bugatti. Oh, creepy music in the Carousel Lounge. Oh, you could have a private party here. Oh. Imperial. Imperial. Wow. Awesome. Muscle cars. This was not open when we were here the last time. Oh. Kind of like a Santa 4th of July guy. Ah, we saw this car during the preview of DEZERLAND a couple years ago. Look at that. Corvettes, Mustangs, Trans Am, Camaros, Bentleys, Rolls Royces. People in the UK are really small. Wow. I couldn't imagine driving with something like this today. Could you imagine putting this on like I-4? The Great Gatsby era. It's the Batmobile. Wow, 1939 Oldsmobile 60. Holy cow. Oh, Elvis gives you your fortune here. Mad Max. Amazing. And I pointed this out the last time, but I'm going to do it again. The Dinky D in the back there. And a full box of Dinky D. The Great Race. Fast and the Furious with some duct tape. Fast and the Furious cars. And Star Cars. The star of the exhibit. Miami Vice, Crockett's Ferrari. Speed Racer. Magnum PI. This car looks so cool in the 80s. And now it kind of looks like it might be like a Disney go-kart type car. Dick Tracy. Austin Powers and Mini-Me. And that's just the beginning. You remember that classic scene in Star Wars when Darth Vader drives his Hummer out? The Saint. And the Monkey Mobile. I love it. The A-Team. Motorcycles from the Lawnmower Man. Next to Mr. Bean's car. And what the heck? Boy George is still back there. It's behind a van that I believe was from Spider-Man. Maybe not. But it is weird that he is back there. Some vehicles from Indiana Jones. Kit from Knight Rider. No signs up to tell you what it is. But I mean, how could you not know Kit, Michael? And yet, another Kit. Right next to Kit. I don't get it. Total Recall. Johnny Cab back there. A limo from Terminator 3. Motorcycles from Mission Impossible 2. Shanghai Nights. Who can forget that movie? Michael Jackson Soul Train. Fantasy Island. And an Ecto 1. Ecto 1 pretty nondescript inside. Except in the back. Grease Lightning. I love this. And they completely nailed the look of the dummies. I love Grease Lightning. Inspector Gadget Mobile. Herbie. And Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. the Munsters Mobile, Starsky and Hutch, Gran Torino. I would very, very, very much love to own one of these in real life. This is used in RoboCop 3. Back to the Future. James Dean's car. And that does it for the auto museum, but I'm heading back out into the general area here. This is interesting. Got an antique carousel merry-go-round. It's for viewing only. Got the arcade going still, and I'm not sure what's coming over here. Oh, bumper cars. Over at the former Gods and Monsters. We have Flintstones cars outside here. Like that poster. Kind of sort of looks like them. Just close enough. Tree bird. Yabba dabba doo. These cars preserved reasonably well. This part of the museum is still closed. Not sure why. But yet another DeLorean. Huh. What are you shooting? I need to figure out how to get into this Bond exhibit. Heading in James Bond, look at this. Casino Royale. Mostly a restaurant here. Probably the coolest Bond car. Your Majesty. Oh, made it in. Holy cow, this is massive. Dr. No. From Russia with Love. Goldfinger. Awesome. Thunderball. You can only die twice. On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Diamonds are forever. I love it. Wow. Live and let die. This is truly awesome. The man with the golden gun. Wow. Even up above. Somebody love me. Moonraker, dude. The name's Bond. James Bond. Wow. Holy cow. Retro Rocket Original. You only live twice. Piece of chandelier. Die Another Day. And a bullet casing from Die Another Day. Oh my god, dude. If you are a James Bond fan, I mean, holy hell, this is the mother lode. A collection of books, toys and props. I mean, it's just non-stop stuff. Oh, items from Thunderball. Just hiding back there. Actually from multiple movies. The lights are a little wonky. Wow, look at all this James Bond perfume. Figures. Oh, look at all that is die cast. All figures. Bond toys. Oh, GoldenEye slot machine. Beverage tie-ins. Moonraker ale. Bullets from GoldenEye. The lobby wall from Die Another Day. Odd Job. Shaken, not stirred. Red Army vodka. The man with the golden gun. Pussy galore. Dude. Wow. Oh my god. The best Bond car, maybe the best vehicle in movie history, car-wise. And this massive airplane. For your eyes only. Embarrassed to say I remember going to see that in the movie theater. Only 1981. Octopussy. A View to a Kill. Grace Jones. The Living Daylights. Timothy Dalton, probably the weakest Bond in my opinion. The truck from GoldenEye. I mean, that's when you think, like, we've really taken it to another level here. More GoldenEye. And Tomorrow Never Dies. The World Is Not Enough. And Die Another Day. So cool. And this is screen use for Casino Royale. Quantum of Silence. Skyfall. Spectre. Wrapped with Bond. Just a reminder, they have full bowling alleys here. They also have a full-size go-kart track in here that I did the last time that we were over this way. And this track is hella fun. Go real quick, look at that. Bunch of stuff that's still not open, like Corner Burger, Cafe Paris, Amigos Burritos, Pizza Pie, Glida. We were over this way before. That's where the military area is of the Auto Museum. But right opposite that is the Pinball Arcade, and that is open. Movie theater is open also, and the popcorn smells amazing. And glow-in-the-dark mini golf is open. Oh, Kiss Pinball. 1 hour, $10, all day, $25. You might be able to play for an hour. Look at the insides of flip-flop. Let's take a look down and see what they got. Oh, Andretti. Addams Family. Highest score for the month wins a prize. Oh, Popeye, Star Wars, Star Trek, Bullwinkle, Last Action Hero. That's some older games. Dr. Dude. Oh, and a Stern Lounge here, where at least you can look at some of the older games. Non-operable. But holy cow. Hey, Vince Neil. GG. Got much older ones here. That baseball game is pretty awesome. Jack Daniels with Kat Von D. Oh, wow. Pac-Man Pinball. Playboy. James Bond. Look at these old guys. Dolly Parton. Another Playboy. Captain Fantastic. Funhouse. T2. Kiss. The original Kiss Pinball. I had a friend in grammar school that had this in their basement. We were just amazed that somebody would have something like this at their house. Trying to play one-handed. And we've got newer games on this side. WrestleMania, the Rolling Stones, Sopranos, Batman. We've played classic Kiss. Now let's play the new one. A little harder with one hand. Guns N' Roses pinball, I'm not sure I've ever seen before. To launch the ball is with a gun. Oh! Ah, Izzy. Vintage Star Trek. Alright, I wrapped up my hour at the Pinball Palace. Let's complete our tour here. The axe throwing place is open now. This was actually featured on NXT a couple of months ago. And they've taken out all of the cars that were lining the road here and moved Alfred E. Newman in here. They still have stuff just jammed into like storefronts. Bass Pro Shop's still located here at the former Artigan also. Looks like you can only go through the front though. Rocket Fizz is still here. And we've got a DEZERLAND gift shop, which is basically like the same type of gift shops you'd find at the beaches in Florida, or along like High Drive, or over by Disney. I guess last up here that's open is this Legends restaurant, which is, I guess, Caribbean food. It looks pretty empty. This was the former Toby Keith. I love this bar. I love this one-way coffee truck that's parked next to me. It looks like a spout where you could just put your face underneath it and suck up all the coffee. Well, I am gonna get out of here and we're away from the copyrighted music. Just a couple last thoughts. The last time that we went through there for the car museum, DEZERLAND actually reached out through social media, and I never responded because they wanted us to go through for a proper tour. Proper usually meaning hosted, which usually means let me narrate what we want you guys to show and not the other pieces. I do think that the DEZERLAND attractions are good for like a rainy day if people are in town and the theme parks are washed out, or you have an empty day in your calendar and you come here multiple days into the area. It does still very much look like an old mall or an abandoned mall that they just put other stuff in, and the floors are kind of really dirty and the displays are not the cleanest. I'm not sure I would eat inside of DEZERLAND based off of the way that the other areas are maintained. But there's some fun stuff to see. The go-karts are awesome. We did that the last time. They have axe throwing. The auto museum is really good. They still have multiples of vehicles, although it looks like they listened to what we said the last time when they had like 5 mystery machines out, and there's only one that I saw, but there's multiples of like the James Bond's cars, and if you're sort of in the Batman section, there's multiples there too. Less is more when it comes to displaying some cars, especially for car enthusiasts, especially star car enthusiasts, so that you can get up close and see a lot of the details which are not necessarily able to be seen here, and that's what we said the last time we were here also. So you want to be able to see the dashboard, see the insides of the cars, and not see the hokey dummies that are inside of the cars either, because that kind of really takes away from the display, I think. But in any event, $22 to be able to see all of those cars, especially it could take you like a day to see all of that stuff, and then $10 for an hour of the pinball, or $25 all day. You could play those classic pinball games all day if you're one of those pinball heads that goes to retro places to play stuff. So I wish they had a comparable arcade that went with that also, instead of the arcade that they have, which is mostly like Dave and Buster's ticket generated stuff. But in any event, getting out of here, cool stuff. They have a lot of activities and events that happen here too. You can check out their Facebook page, because they had like a trunk or treat and some classic cars out in the parking lot yesterday too, but we weren't available yesterday to come by. So that's it. Thanks a lot for coming along. Thank you very much for all of your likes, comments, and subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great day. See you guys.